Hi, I'm Sean Gangwer, co-founder of TechCare Solutions, where we're here to help cut through the complexity of IT. Today, we're going to talk about a nightmare scenario and how to guarantee that you are prepared. Let's start with the scenario itself. Imagine that feeling in your stomach when you've clicked a file and nothing happens. You've tried to power on your computer. Again, nothing happens. Whether it's years of family photos or client invoices, all that data suddenly, inexplicably, is gone. Here's the truth. Every hard drive will fail. It's not a matter of if, just a matter of when. If you do not actively back up your data, you are at risk. And relying on a single copy of anything is the biggest mistake you can make. But we will go over that with a single industry-wide solution. The simple solution is called the 3-2-1 backup rule. Again, the entire tech industry uses this one simple, powerful concept to beat data loss, and it's fairly easy to understand. So, 3-2-1 backup rule. You'll need 3 copies of your data, the original copy you're working on, and 2 identical backups. These 2 identical copies or backups need to be on 2 separate types of storage. So don't keep both backup copies on the same device. One should be on an external drive, or the cloud needs to be stored somewhere else. This somewhere else copy is crucial. If your office floods, or God forbid your home is burglarized, this copy is your lifeboat. It's what saves you from total data loss. Most people use an external hard drive, but you can also use secure cloud services, essentially leaving you with 3 identical copies of your file in 2 separate physical locations, ensuring that you always have a minimum of 1 copy backed up. So that is the 3-2-1 storage rule. And to talk a little bit about storage options, I had mentioned cloud-based storage. Now, cloud-based storage is a great tool when used properly. There are many options out there. Google has Google Drive, Microsoft has OneDrive, Amazon has Amazon Web Services. But there are 2 things I'd like you all to be aware of when selecting cloud services. No matter how big or credible the company, they are still using or monitoring your data in one way or another. This is designed, in most cases, to protect the users. There are a few case studies where larger companies have locked a user from their data. Whether it's a picture deemed inappropriate for policies or guidelines, it has caused the user to lose access to all their data. And even with the judge ruling in their favor, the companies still do nothing to release the data or restore the account. So, despite this being a rare occurrence, it's better safe than sorry. I think big may not be the best for this scenario. So, they have something called a private cloud. Essentially, it's a cloud that you own everything on, ensuring your data is not being monitored by anyone other than yourself. And you can rest assured knowing that if you have something back up that is private, it remains that way. For example, we at TechCare are offering your own privatized clouds set up and ready for you to use. If you want to find out more, I'll include more information at the end of this video. When using cloud-based storage, there are settings that people often overlook. Default settings, I'm referring to synchronized. It's good when using that. There is something called ransomware out there, and it serves as the Achilles heel to synchronization or the cloud. When choosing a cloud-based backup solution, I'd like you all to do your homework, of course, but you'll be considering the amount of storage space you'll need, as well as a few other things. And after it's all sorted out, you'll be setting up your services, and again, many are content or simply just overlook the default settings of synchronizing or auto-sync settings. And these are huge with cloud services, but please take a moment to consider I use the cloud, my data is always being backed up. That's all fine and dandy until ransomware comes into the picture. As I said, this can act as the Achilles heel to synchronization. So you need to imagine a virus that sneaks onto your computer and locks your files, because your cloud services is constantly connected and syncing. So it might immediately sync these new locked encrypted files infected by ransomware, essentially now just locking up all of your backup as well. This is why applying the 3-2-1 rule is crucial. Your data always needs to be backed up, and you always need a copy that is disconnected from your live network to act as a clean emergency reserve. Now, all this sounds like a lot of work to set up and to check on a regular basis, and honestly it is. That's why here at TechCare Solutions, that's where we come in. Our service isn't just about a product, it's about your peace of mind. For small business, home clients, we build 3-2-1 backup systems for you. We do things such as make your system more reliable, set up both cloud backup plus local storage necessary for the true data safety. And most importantly, under our plan, we do perform data loss prevention and backup checks. We make sure your backups are working so you don't have to. Your data is the most valuable thing on your network. Don't wait for this nightmare scenario to realize you need to be backing up your system. Get off that single fingers crossed plan and back up your data today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and take care with TechCare.